Hello, Steve here, and I just want to say, after getting a lot of comments, I like to say it's good news that not everybody has been affected by the Steve Jobs illness that I've been talking about. The contagious Steve Jobs syndrome, where you're tricked into having your features being taken away in technology. Because there's this one person who watches my YouTube videos that I really like, because he doesn't he understands my philosophy about anti-Steve Jobs. Zanitos3, you make a lot more sense than most of these other people on YouTube who are only caring about Apple Silicon's performance and not about its ergonomics or convenience. Because Apple Silicon is inconvenient, and it's actually not that fast either. Think about it. Apple's M3 chip that's brand new, they refuse to share the clock speeds of it, both base and boost. People just buy it without knowing how fast it is. So that probably implies that it's slower than an M2. However, my chips, as it's been a few days since my computers have launched, I'm pretty sure that I could say that this guy Zanitos is probably going to be one of my first customers. But he actually wants more out of my computers. He wants me to just ditch the mechanical hard drives, although I'll be sure, because of that solid state drives aren't too expensive, and that they're closer to that they're standard on most models. Yeah, mechanical hard drives can be slow, but they're higher in capacity and they can vary in size. They're not always exponentially sized. But the other thing that this guy said was cache. It should be a higher amount of cache. And that got me thinking about designing my own chips that are not like Apple Silicon at all, but are x86 based off of AMD's Bulldozer lineup, but with much better features. Instead of cut down core sizes, it would be increased core sizes. And with 3D cache, which would allow for 256 megabytes of L3 cache per core cluster per module, making for a total of up to 1 gigabyte of L3 cache on the entire 32 core chip that I'm going to be making in the future. And also HBM2E, HBM3 slot motherboard mounted slots for L4 cache, which can support up to 16 gigabytes per slot. This EDRAM cache is going to be another level of cache. And Intel's already implemented it in a non-upgradable way to their Xeon chips. Mine will be upgradable. And mainstream chips support 8 slots for cache and 6 slots for memory. 6 slots for DDR5 memory. And of course, I'm going to do what Apple didn't do for the Mac Pro and make my own GPUs. They'll have the MCM cache that'll allow for more cache, just like this guy wants. And higher bandwidth, of course. 512-bit GPUs, 768-bit GPUs, and ranges from HBM2E and HBM3, where you can have up to 5,120 bits. Now, of course, bus width isn't all the bandwidth, it's just a major part of it. Which is why I like RDNA3 so much, is because it goes up to 384-bit. Much like... Sorry. Much like GCN Gen 1. And this is why people talk trash about original Kepler GPUs, the 680 being only 256 bits. So anyway, I'm glad that this guy hasn't caught on with the Steve Jobs fashion. Really proud of him for not catching on and liking my ideas better. And Zanitos, if you want to help out, you can buy a computer or a tablet from my company. Okay. Pretty soon I'll start getting the first customers to my computers. It just needs to be advertised. Bye.